What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 71 of the Average AF podcast. I am here, as always, with Mr. Ryan Baker.
What's up?
I am Adam McElroy. I always forget to fucking say my name.
But then you almost forgot your name.
Yeah, I know I did.
That's even better.
It's the greatest. But yeah, thank you guys for checking out episode 71. We're in it now. I mean, you get what you get.
That's right.
Thank you. We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Not worthy of it. But keep it coming one more time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It feels nice.
Whoa! Somebody got a little rowdy back there.
Okay. All right.
It'll be all right.
Well, yeah. Thank you guys for checking out episode 71.
They can't kill our vibe.
The vibe is not killable. But the beginning of our episodes are always fucking
The vibe
weird.
is not killable.
Yep, it's not. You can't kill my vibe, bro. But thank you guys for checking out episode 71. If you've listened to this first minute and somehow are still here, yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah, thank you. We do want to remind everybody we do still have beanies available. I think there's only like 15 left. And they will be ready Monday, December 7th. The pre-order ends December 4th, which I believe is this coming Friday.
Yep. Yes, it is.
So the links in our bio on our Instagram and everything like that, it'll be in the description below as well. But cop an Average AF podcast beanie. They're only $15 if you pre-order them. We can ship them as well. So I know we have listeners in like Michigan's a big area for us. California, actually. We have quite a few listeners there.
Nice.
Obviously Ohio and things like that. But no matter where you're at, we can ship them to you as well. But yeah, we just we just want to get our name out there. Every little bit helps. And like I said, there's only like 15 left, I think. So pre-order now to make sure you get one. I don't know if we're ever gonna make these again. So definitely get on it now.
Not these exact ones.
Right.
Nope. Get it. Also with that, make sure you guys are checking us out on any of your listening streaming stations. With Apple Podcasts, we are four ratings away from 50.
Yes.
So make sure you guys are, while listening, go ahead and leave us any of your feedback and give us a rank.
A 5-star rating, man. We have 46 5-star ratings. So I want to get to 50 perfect 5-star ratings.
Right.
We have nothing at 4 or less. So that would be super fucking dope.
Right. So keep that up. We appreciate it. Also on YouTube, we are about 6 subscribers away from 200. So make sure you guys are checking us out on YouTube as well. Follow us, like us, subscribe, do your thing, tell a friend, tell a friend's friend, tell a friend's friend's family.
Yep.
Tell everybody.
If you got stickers, put them wherever there's going to be people. I've been putting them places where I definitely shouldn't, but I know there's a lot of traffic. So if
you're welcome.
If you've heard about us from a sticker in a random place, what's up?
Thank you.
But yeah, please subscribe, guys, because we actually just had a clip. It was I hate to call it a clip because it's long. It's 20 minutes. It's the last 20 minutes of our last episode.
Yep.
Where we just went fucking wild.
Way left field.
Yeah, and very dumb, but also very smart, but also extremely dumb.
Yes.
So
a little bit of everything.
We put that clip on YouTube, and it already has the most views of any video that we have out.
Yeah, over 300.
Yeah, it got I think it was Thursday. It was on Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
Thursday morning, it had 15 views, and by Friday morning, it had over 300. So I don't know what happened on Thursday, but everybody seemed to love that clip. And I will say, I looked into the analytics and stuff, and it said 80% of those viewers watched it because it was the next recommended video to somebody. So that could be our subscribers and stuff like that. But the reason I bring that up is because the more people that subscribe, the more likely it'll show up on somebody's recommended videos.
Yeah.
So definitely please subscribe. Like he said, we're almost at 200, and I'm really excited about that. We're close to 200 on the Patreon as well. That would be massive if we could get there before the new year. and stuff like that. But those are all the updates we had. I think we've actually had a really good week, really good month, actually.
Word.
In the sense of numbers and stuff like that. So thank you guys.
Thank you. Continue to keep it up.
Yes.
So.
And we love you guys.
We do.
Love you.
Love you. So remember how I told you my I finally got the Xbox upstairs?
Yes. Yeah.
So now I can finally watch movies again.
Right.
Not on Netflix because I have a shit ton of DVDs.
Right.
So I've been watching The Purge.
Okay.
Do you like The Purge?
Like the
have you
movies?
seen The Purge? Yeah.
I've seen. So this is what I'll say. I don't think I've seen a whole movie all the way through, but I've seen a lot of all of the Purges.
Okay.
I've seen probably half of each one of the Purges.
And you know there's 4 of them, right?
Nope. I thought there was 3.
Oh, no, there's 4. No, there's 4. I think there's 4.
So I've seen
Yeah,
one
4.
movie worth of all 4 Purges.
That's crazy.
Between 3 Purges.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
I mean, the last one's like the first Purge.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's going back to like the first Purge, legit. But as long as you've seen the first 3, we're golden. Don't worry about that.
Okay. What's
so,
up?
Have you ever thought about like the Purge happening?
After I watched The Purge.
No shit.
Yeah.
Like so when did you watch it? Like when it came out?
Not right when it came out because I'm a pansy and don't like scary stuff. Mm-hmm. But I don't like go to the theater for these kind of movies.
Yeah.
Because I'll pee myself and it's embarrassing. And there's like poop running out my pant leg and stuff.
That's understandable.
It's just what it is.
You're a little bitch.
Yeah. But after the movie came out and people like
talk about it,
I'm like, oh, that's not like an actual like horror flick. I can do things like that, like suspenseful movies and stuff.
I love suspenseful movies.
I think I might have seen the first one in like the drive-in, maybe.
Okay.
But yeah, I've seen them. I don't know if I would participate.
Oh, okay. So you're going into my next question.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I would. Well, let's hear your thoughts on it first, because I'm curious, because you said you were going to bring this up. Okay, so what are you thinking?
Well, I love it.
You okay?
But, I mean, I don't know. I see where they're coming from with the Purge.
Right.
But I don't know if I could, even if it was like legal for that one day, right. One day out of 365 days, I don't know if my conscience would understand that it was legal for that one day.
Right. It'd be so weird.
Yeah, like I don't know if I could legit bring myself to it. Or not only that, I don't know if I truly have that big of an enemy.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I feel like I would just sit inside and like make sure my shit's all locked up and boarded up for the day.
Would you be prepared though if somebody tried to like mess you up?
Oh yeah.
So would you pick more of a defense strategy?
Yeah, I would pick the like nonchalant strategy.
Well,
like hang in the back, like
Adam's all about winning championships.
Okay, yeah, I like it.
And that's defensive play.
Yeah. I mean, defense wins championships, bro. So
true.
The cool thing is, so check this out. The cool thing is, if anybody comes up into this motherfucking house, I shoot them in the face.
Okay, man.
Now,
okay.
All well and good, but guess what? Now I find out who you are, man, and now I rob your shit, man, because nobody's there. So it's defense first, and then you go on the offensive, and then everybody's a winner. So or you don't get fucked with.
You're pretty much playing defense, intercepting it, and it's a pick six.
Yeah, pick six. Yeah, I win this championship.
All right.
I like it.
Do you like my sports reference?
No.
Fuck you. No, I feel it. Do you feel like you could be on somebody's hit list?
Probably. Justin.
Oh, yeah.
What does that look for? What does that look for? I'm a good person.
You are a good person, but I feel like you might have enemies.
What? No.
You pissed off way too many people.
No. Me?
You're such a shit talker.
Me?
Yeah.
I love you, buddy.
And I ain't saying
It's not me you're talking about.
And this shit that you're saying is not wrong. I'm just saying, with people,
Right.
some people disagree, and I'm pretty sure that you've made enemies.
Oh.
What?
Think about it. I mean,
This guy?
look how many times you used the word female back in the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Female.
She can come try to get it. She gonna get shot, son.
Oh, dang.
No. I probably shouldn't say that. Can we edit that out?
Damn. Nope.
No
your
edits. No edits. But this is the important thing about the Patreon because now we're going to get canceled. But we can still keep going because of the Patreon.
Yeah, let's do it.
But, yeah, I don't know. You really think I got enemies?
I feel like I do.
Well,
I feel like I do just because I've been in management for so long.
you have enemies because you... Yes.
I can't stand you. But to your point, like, I'm a likable person. I'm a nice guy.
Are you, though?
But I think that...
You?
Me? I think that I can't stand you. No, it's just...
Is this how I make enemies?
Yeah.
Damn
a little
it.
bit.
Not like this.
I know my first victim.
Oh.
Not this guy.
I'm confused.
First victim is going to be...
Okay.
Ah,
Yeah,
do
maybe
it.
we shouldn't name
if I tell you,
names.
I gotta kill you, Adam.
But I don't have no enemies. I'm hung up on this now.
All right. You don't think you have any enemies?
No.
Okay. So you think you'd be safe?
No.
So why would you
Yeah.
have to play defense on the Purge then?
I'm not playing defense. I'm
You
playing.
just said you are. Defense wins the game.
No, I'm back. I'm out of the
You
picture.
keeping your door unlocked?
No, I'm not dumb. But I'm out of the picture. Like, you guys do your thing. I'm cool. Let me chill.
I think we should ask the Patreon members.
I feel like I'd play defense and I would have top-notch security.
Yeah, but
Because that shit's only happening once a year.
yeah, but what if your security turns on you, bro? Nobody can be trusted.
That's facts.
You just said you were gonna come after me.
But it ain't gonna be like technology alarm. It's gonna be trap doors, and if you step on this tile, you're gonna get a bear trap type shit. Yep.
That's a bold strategy, Cotton. See if it works out for him.
Now I just told everybody what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
But no, I don't think I could purge.
I don't think so, man. I don't, cause like I don't care enough. There's a lot of people that I don't like, but like,
Would you go out and do anything else?
no, I wouldn't.
Not just murder.
I wouldn't go out at all because like you could just be driving by and maybe a guy's standing on his porch and he's like, I'm going to murder the 5th person that drives by and that's going to be my purge.
See, I look at it this way. So it's crime's legal, right?
Yeah.
And I know they mostly focus on murder and shit like that. But like, let's say I go steal a freaking car,
Mm-hmm.
and I go steal it and I bring it back.
It's a rookie move.
It's a good move though, right?
Yeah.
Now, the following day when the purge is over, is that still my shit, my car?
I think it is, and I've thought about this actually because it's like, yeah, crime's legal for that day, but then like,
What happens after that day?
yeah, but like you're allowed to murder people. So like,
You're not going to get tried for murder the next day.
yeah, because that's part of it, right?
Yeah, but you're not technically, you're taking somebody's life, yeah, but you can't just give that back. I'm taking a car.
Yeah, but
They better not try to repossess that shit. But then
No.
what would you do if, like, for the title, if cop pulls you over? Man, I got this shit on Purge 2020.
right. There's probably a grace period. There's a 30-day grace period after the
You can-
purge to get the title transferred.
Yeah, you go to...
No signature needed.
Oh.
They have a
So
fire
you just
sale.
gotta make sure
Right.
during the purge, you steal the registration of that bitch, too.
That's true. But that, yeah, you got
gotta
to get
steal the
into that
registration.
office.
Yeah, point blank.
Now, how about this? You don't steal a car. You only go to the office and steal all the registrations. And then the next 30 days, you get everything switched over. And then you show up to the dealership.
Where's
my
my
car?
keys? Give
My
my
car.
keys.
My car.
Bro, that's a dope idea. I'd actually like that. That's
Did I tell you how I'm going to die one day?
no.
It involves stealing a car.
All right, let's hear
My
this out.
ideal death is when I'm like 80, 90 years old, I can't really do much anymore. I'm like completely out, and I steal a Ferrari or something very fucking fast and get in a high-speed chase.
Okay.
And then I just go until I either crash or run out of gas. And then I get in a shootout with the cops. And obviously they light me up because there's a ton of them because they've been chasing me for hours.
It kind of just brought back like Fast and Furious to me.
I'm going GTA 5, son.
Or is it Too Fast, Too Furious where Dom took it from the, I don't know, but he
Where's
jumped
Jerry
it off,
when we need him?
where he jumped it off the bridge.
I don't know.
I forget which one
I
that
watch
was.
good movies.
I don't know. That might have been Triple X. That might not have been Fast and Furious.
I don't know.
I don't know, but there was that. That's what it just reminded me
Jerry's
of.
obsessed with Fast and Furious, and I get upset with him every time.
I mean, I like
He also
Fast
has a
and Furious.
man crush on,
Don't tell me Vin Diesel.
no,
Don't.
that dead guy, Paul Walker.
Paul Walker.
That dead guy. Jerry, I am sorry for Adam's statement there.
Wow.
That was
Oh,
a
dude, so actually speaking
dickhead
of,
move.
you know, I do this to him probably once a year because I just randomly
That
think
dead
about
guy.
it. And I say something, I text him and I say something along the lines of like, hey man, like, you know who would be really good in this part? Or like, you know who,
Yeah, I know what you're talking
right,
about.
or something like that. I'd be like, Paul Walker. And he'd just like send a crying face back.
You're such a dick.
I think I'm the one that broke the news to him, if I remember correctly, because I heard about it and I was like, "This is my best friend. I'm gonna laugh and call him."
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. He doesn't know him.
That's true. But you're still a dick.
No enemies though.
Fair.
He's got enemies now.
Right.
Anybody that like Paul
That's
Walker.
that's how I treated my best friend. So yeah, I might have some enemies.
I mean, at least okay.
You might be right.
At least he went out with what he likes doing the best.
yeah.
Unlike what's his name? Crocodile Hunter.
Steve
Irwin. You're a freaking crocodile hunter and you get stabbed by a damn stingray,
Yeah.
and that's how you die.
Yep.
You all up in crocodiles' mouths and shit all day long, and you die from
Right.
a damn stingray. So at least Paul Walker went out going fast and probably furious as hell because he wrecked and he was pissed.
In a flame of glory. Isn't
Yeah.
that what they say? Is that the phrase? Is that
I
not
think it's-
appropriate right
I think
now?
it's Blaze.
Blaze.
Same. Synonyms.
Yeah.
Tis what it is.
Better than cinnamon.
No, it's not, actually. Have you ever tasted a synonym?
Yeah, all the time.
It doesn't taste good.
Well, I'm glad that's where the purge led to.
Okay, so back on this purge thing. Who, if you had to murder one person, who would it be?
I can't say that on air.
That's true. That's true. That's fair. Okay, so get in our group chat and text me. Let's do that. Here, let's all text
everybody.
the group chat.
Everybody send one.
Yep.
Oh my
On who you would murder first. I got to think about mine though. And don't make it too real because that's gonna be a little awkward.
All right.
All right. I got to do this one just cause.
So are we doing it just the first person that we could think of?
Yeah. Yep. I sent mine.
Oh, shit.
Mine's an obvious one though. Just because I think it'd be fun, but it would be a challenge. And I'll say mine out loud.
I'll say mine out loud.
Okay, well that's okay. Well, I guess we didn't have to send it to the group chat.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't have anybody that I could even purge.
Oh, Justin! Oh
Is a dick.
man! All right, I want to hear yours first.
Okay. I'd kill Jerry.
Why?
Why?
Damn.
He's
Just
our
to-
entertainment.
Just to piss you off.
Oh man!
I know.
Then I got to change my answer.
No, go with yours. I got mine.
My answer was Donnie T.
Well, stay
our
with
Lord
it.
and Savior.
I'm going with Justin.
Well, you
I
can
was
kill.
gonna say okay. Well, yeah. Okay.
I'm going with Justin.
Okay, you can kill Donnie T first, and then I'll kill Jerry.
Yeah, let him
And
live
then
through
I'll kill
that.
Justin.
You know, let him
No,
know
that's
that
fine.
his best friend's a hero.
Yeah.
You know. Okay.
That's fine.
And then you kill, and then
I'll kill him.
And then I'll kill Justin.
And then
thank
can
you,
kill
man.
me.
I appreciate
See,
you.
look at
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. No
It's-
enemies, bro.
It's all good.
right.
No enemies.
We take
it'd be
our enemies out.
And then nobody would be left.
Yeah, except me and him. And the podcast lives on. Sweet.
Yeah, just the important people.
Yeah.
Though.
Do you think? Well, yeah. So cool.
Right.
But then,
Jerry, I still love you.
do you?
Yeah.
That means I got to kill.
I didn't do it.
Look to
I didn't
me
do
like
it for
Jerry
me.
was the weakest link.
That was your first pick.
I did it for pure entertainment.
I don't believe that.
You don't have to.
Oh man.
He didn't.
Jerry knows.
He didn't even hesitate either. He said, "All right,
Yep. He said, "I know mine."
got it."
I think we can rewind this. He said, "I know mine," just immediately.
Yeah.
He said, "I'm jealous of that beard, jealous of that dick."
No, you are.
Look, this is my therapy
Speaking
session.
of jealousy,
Yeah.
I'm jealous of this plant here.
Okay.
That we haven't even discussed the plant in the room.
What's up, plant?
What up, plant? It's kind of like the elephant in the room. You know what I'm saying?
And it's got spots like an elephant doesn't.
Yeah, that shit's like a cacti.
It's kind of like a cacti.
Because it is.
It's not a cacti.
What is it?
It's a plant.
I take it as you didn't go to school to be a botanist.
It's I forget what it's called. Oh, yeah, it's a Haworthia. Haworthia.
That's better than a whore.
Is it, though? Is it?
It's our whore plant.
It's a Haworthia.
People aren't going to look at you funny when you have
It's
a
our
Haworthia on the table.
It's
but
our
if
Hawthorne Heights plant.
But if you walk in and you got
Ohio
a whore
is
on
for lovers. That's what that signifies.
a whore plant?
We're lovers because we're not going to kill anybody during the purge.
That's
Full circle.
word.
Full octagon. So many sides.
Choose wisely.
I don't think this is an octagon, is it? I don't know what an octagon means. I do. It means eight.
I think I need to find a new profession.
This is your profession?
Uh-huh.
You're banking on that, huh?
Uh-huh.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a while to go. So please subscribe.
Yes, like and follow and subscribe and tell a friend.
Yeah, and the Patreon. Because let me just say, if you sign up for the Patreon and we get rich, we can be even more wild.
Yes.
Because then we can quit our jobs.
Yep.
That would be dope. We only need like 10 grand a month.
And
or
we can
something.
get more Haworthias.
Haworthia.
Haworthia. We'll get Haworthia for everyone.
It's a succulent.
Yeah, it is, but it's a Haworthia.
Yeah, get that shit right.
Yeah.
You go. With
It hasn't been watered in 6 weeks and it's still thriving.
Yeah. That's because that produces water.
Okay. Oh man, this is off the rails.
I know. I just wanted to see your reaction.
So let us know if you like the stickers on the table that you can't read and it looks cluttered, or if you like this beautiful Haworthia.
Word. I like the Haworthia.
Are we gonna name it? We said we were
So-
gonna name it something.
I don't know yet. I haven't named it. Have I told you the story of my son
No.
when we were at Kingwood?
Nope.
So we're walking in like the greenhouses.
Cool story. So Justin, did you hear about? Never mind. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna throw this succulent at your face.
It's not a cactus.
So he was like, I don't know, 3, I think, and he was walking, and I kept telling him like, don't touch anything, don't touch anything, don't touch anything, because in that one part of the greenhouses, it's all cactus,
Oh yeah.
right? So he's walking around, he's going like this and just touching everything, and he just goes and like screams. I look back there, his hand's still on it.
Right.
I'm like, oh my god, dude. But yeah, that was his first.
Speaking of
experience with a
screaming,
cactus.
you know what's hilarious? Harper screams like she's in a haunted house at a fly. If she sees a fly, she stands up and like screams like she's getting murdered, like shakes and stuff. She's like, ah! And like runs to me. I'm like, it's just a fly, baby. And it's hilarious.
Man. I don't understand what goes through kids' heads. Caden, he'll play with bugs all the time. And then he'll go pick up a worm, and then an ant will crawl by him. He'll go, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, and get like scared of an ant with a worm in his hand.
Well, I will say Harper's mom has been telling her that the bugs are going to get her if she doesn't get in bed.
Oh, jeez.
I was like, don't do that. You're going to traumatize her.
All right.
But
That's crazy.
it is what it is.
Poor kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man. A day in the life of a kid. It sucks to be a kid now.
It would. No, you get
Dude,
an
if
iPad
you,
all the time.
but being a kid now through this pandemic shit
yeah.
sucks.
How's it any different than when we were a kid?
Dude, we were outside all the time. I was.
Yeah, but you can be outside right now.
Remy comes up with his own stories on how they're dealing with it at school.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh man.
He's like, they're just coming up with their own rules.
Yeah.
So he's like, well, everybody got in trouble, so we're quarantined.
Yeah.
It's like,
okay.
you're not in trouble.
Right. Everybody's in timeout.
Yeah,
It's a pandemic,
It's like
buddy.
hard to explain too, though.
Right.
But like, I don't know. Like as a kid, I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's weird how I want to say it because it's not like it hasn't been happening, but I feel like it's happening or known a lot more. Just not even with the pandemic, but like child abductions and like all the crazy shit that's going on to where it's like when I was younger, dude, I was out until the freaking street lights, until dinner time. I was out riding my bike. Like my parents knew where I was. I'd check in or tell them like in my surroundings, like where I'd be at. But like as a parent now, I don't feel like I'd feel comfortable right now with all this shit going on.
It's so weird. Like even outside of like COVID, like the amount of like predators there are now. Like I don't know if that's because like you said, when we were kids, it was go do your thing and like see you later.
Right.
Like,
And I know it didn't just start happening.
right.
I know the shit's been happening for a while, but
It
it's
seems
just like
to have gotten way worse.
yeah, or just maybe it just wasn't talked about when we were kids, or like we just didn't pay attention because we were out all the time. But
I don't know.
I don't know either. It's weird.
Has it always been going on and we just our whole generation had shitty parents?
Small town thing, man.
I guess.
I don't
But
know.
no, even in the big city, the kids are running all around town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, even in the older generations too, like they, like from the way that they would like hang out and like, I mean, the kids would walk to like the corner store and stuff like
Right.
that, like at a young age. So I mean, it could be that mentality too, to where
Right.
that's
They
kind of
did
how
it.
they were raised. Yeah.
It's so weird. Like
But now it's like as a parent in this century and this bullshit going on, like
Right.
there's so many different decisions that you have to make that are so much tougher. It's like
right. You have
the
to like
hell?
teach them like safe words and like if anybody's stopping you, don't go with them, which you've always had to teach your kids, but like there's a way more of an emphasis on it now.
hell yeah.
Where like you have to like go over it multiple times with your kids. Like when we were kids, they were just like, hey, like don't talk to people, like don't talk to strangers. And that was about it. But then we grow up with the internet and we're like, I want to talk to every stranger.
Dude, the internet messed things up.
I wonder if that's I wonder if that's when it got worse, when like more like, I guess child porn. I don't even want to say that word.
Yeah.
But when that got
like child abductions and
well, yeah. But like that stuff got put on the internet.
Pizzagate.
Yeah, that's definitely fake. But yeah,
But yeah,
when
that
like
realm of stuff.
yeah, when that started getting put on the internet, like I wonder if it just breeded, quote unquote, more and more predators. That's weird. This episode took a turn.
It did. I don't know, man, but internet, I don't know, because you can do a lot on the internet, and it's bad.
Yeah.
Because you kind of talked about it last week with the
Right.
dark web and stuff
Right.
like that. Like,
But that's what I'm saying. Before that, there was no like group pedophile meetings,
Right.
yeah,
But like
that
now,
you knew of.
well, yeah, but few and far between.
Yeah.
Now there's like forums and you can get actual friends and
Maybe
meet
that's
up.
what it is. Maybe it just took an escalated skyrocket turn because of the internet, like an easier way to communicate and an easier way to.
Send
Damn you,
pictures.
internet!
Right.
That's all I gotta say. No, but I mean, I think the internet can be, I don't know, essentially almost blamed for all of that.
Yeah, it's weird. Like I didn't even think of that till just now that the internet might be why there's more creepers.
Yeah, because I mean, you even got the shit on like Craigslist.
Right.
But not even like the creepers, but like wasn't there the Craigslist killer or like murder or some shit like
Something
that?
like
going
that.
around?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Like what the hell?
Right.
Well, like you're going around murdering people off Craigslist, bro.
Well, like that's the other thing. Like even now, like it's a little more safe if you go through like Facebook Marketplace because they usually have a profile or they have to have a profile and stuff. But like Friday, I went and sold my old phone to a random dude off Facebook Marketplace, and I was like, I'm not sketched out because I've done that multiple times now, but I'm like, it's just weird, like meeting a random person, and you got to meet them in a public spot. You can't meet them like, in the back end of a park or something because you're going to get murdered.
And not only that, but in your case, it's an electronic, a freaking cell phone, so it's not like it's a $5 product.
Right.
Like, you're talking at least a couple hundred probably, right?
Right, yeah.
So that's a high amount of money exchanged in a public place with a complete stranger.
Right. Now, on the other end of it, though, they might be a little sketched out because they have to be bringing the money.
Yeah.
They might be like, this dude might just set me up. You know what I mean?
So, yeah, it's crazy in both ways.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's crazy how damn precautious you have to be now.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like it.
I don't know. 2020, I know 2020 sucks in general.
Dude, 2020 can suck a nut. All right, guys, a little break in the action here to shout out our Patreon producers.
Holla, holla, holla.
And our small business sponsor. As always, our Patreon producers, there are 8 of them. Trying to go off the top of the head. I read them every fucking week for the last, fucking 3 months or some shit.
You got this.
And I still can't remember them. But we got Taylor, Tommy, Steve, Sarah, Teach a Dummy Podcast, Nate, Joel, and Barili.
Oh, shoot. 8 for 8.
Yeah,
look at you.
Thank you.
You can tell Mama wasn't watching.
Oh, that'll make sense because I don't think you're there quite yet. But that'll make sense in 10 minutes. Please keep watching. But yeah, thank you guys for being our Patreon producers. Thank you for being on the Patreon. Thank you for watching or listening or consuming or laughing at us or laughing with us or all that kind of stuff. Just thank you.
We appreciate it.
Thank you if you're hearing this terrible voice in your ears. Thank you.
Thank you. And also thank you to our small business sponsor, Brubaker Photography. That's BRUBAKER.
Noise.
Photography. Find them on Facebook, like them, share them, comment. Go ahead and invite people to like their page as well. But show them love because they show us love.
Yes. And I think it's facebook.com/BrubakerPhotography1.
Yes.
I believe. I will say they have been posting a lot more lately. And they're awesome pictures, guys. Go check them out. Just show them some love, like Baker said. And then I want to mention, too, it's the holiday season. So if you know anybody with small businesses, with Twitch streams that they want to promote, with Instagrams that they want to promote, we always mention OnlyFans. We don't slut shame here. If you got an OnlyFan, hit us up, and we will sponsor it for you. That's all through the Patreon. And with that, you do get all of the bonus content, too. You are in one of the higher tiers that get access to everything. So thank you to everybody, our producers, our small business sponsor, Brubaker Photography.
Keep showing love.
Future sponsorships. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Back to the action.
When you have the normalcy of putting on a damn mask, I hate that.
So me and Steve were actually talking about this a couple days ago, too. It's thinking back on life pre-COVID. And I hate that we just got on this conversation just randomly, but pre-COVID, if you think about that, we had everything. It was so great.
Yeah.
And we took it all, took advantage of everything, not thinking about going to Walmart at midnight if you need something or whatever. Everything, we just took advantage of everything. And now, the world now seems... It's commonplace. It's normal now. And thinking back on how it used to be, it's wow. That was real.
Yeah, no more 24/7 places. It is crazy. And just think, though, of how crazy we think it is. And, my son, your daughter.
Right.
I mean, Caden's 5, Harper's 2, right?
Yeah.
2. This is their normal. This is what they're growing up in.
Right, that's so weird.
What they're learning from us, what we're, as parents, teaching them is this shit going on in the pandemic. This is normal. And I hate to be the one to say that because I don't want it to be normal, and I don't want this to be the new. And hell no, man.
That's the weird thing for Harper too. Yeah, she's 2.5, and she's not going to remember 2020 when she's older or
Right.
whatever. But, like, if this is how just life's going to be, it's going to be so weird to be like, yeah, you know, Walmart used to be 24/7. She'd be like, no, shut up, daddy.
We didn't used to wear masks all
Right.
the time.
Right. Like,
Right.
this wasn't a common accessory for you
Right.
to put on every day. Like,
Right.
it's insane because of how much shit's changed from when we were a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Just think of the world that the kids are going through now.
Right.
Like, that shit's crazy.
It's, yeah, I don't know, man. Not that I don't want to think about it, but, like, it's just such a weird flip
Yeah.
in, like, culture and everything,
Yeah.
you know, over the last 9 months, basically.
I don't know. I
I
just
don't
know
know
they need
either.
to get their shit together and figure it out. And
Yeah. Well, I guess the vaccine's coming.
I ain't taking it.
You're not taking the
Hell
vaccine?
no.
Justin, you going to take the vaccine?
No.
No? Okay.
Not
Are you
until it's
taking it?
not until it's tested.
Well, it's not going to be released without being tested.
Well, they've already talking about it's a 2-part test.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know much about it. I'm not going to take it right away.
Yeah.
But would you take it if others
Eventually.
took it?
Yeah, eventually.
I wouldn't.
See, I want to see the, like, long-term effects of it, though.
Yeah, you can't just go straight to human trials and expect people to.
Well,
be
yeah,
okay
no,
taking
they do all that before it's released to the public, man. It's not just
What if they offered you $5,000 to be a guinea pig?
no. That's not worth, like, my leg if it falls off later.
$1 million.
Yeah, I'll give you my leg for $1 million.
I'll give you $1 million to be the first person to try this vaccine.
Yeah.
You don't have $1 million.
100%.
I'm not I don't have the fucking vaccine either.
Yeah, I would definitely do it for $1 million.
500,000.
Yeah,
You would?
yeah, because, like, these are scientists that like do this shit for a living,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not gonna just give me the first ever concoction of this.
What if it was the first ever concoction?
No, hell no. No,
Not even for $1 million?
You mixed this up and you haven't tested it on anything?
No.
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 You are the test.
But if it's the first public one after all the testing has been done, sure.
Okay. I still wouldn't.
Ever.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you an anti-vaxxer?
Well, okay.
Do I need to find
so-
a new co-host?
No. But check it. So,
You're gonna die of smallpox
That's fine.
and the plague.
No, I got vaccines. I'm fine. He will.
so when I was younger and had my Guillain-Barré and Miller-Fisher disease, so since I've had that,
Bringing up medical traumas.
yeah,
God.
yeah. But listen, I have a 5% chance of getting that shit back again if I have the flu vaccine.
Right.
So if that shit can happen from the flu vaccine, like hell,
Yeah.
man, like no,
But
I'm
not-
good.
This isn't the flu vaccine, though.
I've also
It's even worse.
it's true,
Just
but
because it's similar symptoms doesn't mean it's made of the same shit.
since I was 13 and have not had a flu shot, knock on wood, I haven't had the flu, and like taking the necessary precautions and shit with this whole COVID-19. I've worked through this whole pandemic, like
Right.
going to work, not remotely at home or anything of that nature. I've worked every single day throughout this pandemic,
Right.
and personally don't have it.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm not going to get the vaccine.
Now, what if, I guess in your situation it may be different because of that stuff maybe coming back. But if they said, like, now everybody's talking about, like, tracking you and, like, putting a chip in, like, if, to make sure that you had, like, none of that. But if you could get the vaccine and they gave you a card, kind of like an insurance card or something, saying, I have the vaccine, I'm cool, but you have to have that card to get into certain places, would you do it? Or I guess you could there'd probably be like a medical exemption card too, I'm sure.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Um,
Because that way you're not risking other people because the only other people in there are also vaccinated.
you know what? I'd say fuck. No, I still wouldn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Like I said, with your past, I mean, it's more understandable than not.
But not only that, I feel like you're fucking with people's beliefs.
I mean, but it's science, dude. It's not like a religion.
I,
And it's not like they're tracking you. That's what I'm saying. Like, if it's just a card,
yeah. I don't know why I was just thinking of like the
Oh God, this is gonna be good.
like freedom of speech and shit like that.
Yeah,
What was I thinking of freedom of thought?
I don't know. Justin, would you do it? Would you get the card if?
No, because I'm in the same boat.
Oh, because of the seizures and stuff.
Yeah, because all the medication, all the
It's so weird that I'm the healthiest person here.
Right.
I know.
Well, let's say that Justin, let's say that me and you both scratch that. Let's
Yeah.
say that we were both healthy,
Okay.
Like me.
Right.
like Adam.
Yeah.
Don't think about it.
Okay. Don't overthink that.
Yeah. Keep going.
So
Keep the conversation
yeah,
going.
so let's-
Go.
Okay.
Let's
Scratch that.
clean our bill of health. Let's,
Yeah.
Okay.
I still wouldn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Justin?
See, it'd be
Not like right away, but like within, we'll say 3 months.
no, nope,
No?
not that soon.
6 months.
No, just because of how much I've been conditioned,
Well,
I'd have to go years.
but why?
That's just how I am.
But do you truly think that like a side effect or some shit could happen within 3 months of somebody taking the vaccine?
I think
Do you think that's a big enough timeline for you to get your gist and view?
I would say 6 months. I think the risk of side effects within 6 months is way more likely than the risk of side effects after the 6 month period. Say it's like a 3% risk in the first 6 months. After 6 months, I would think it's like a 0.05% risk because most side effects would probably happen relatively quickly or start to happen.
True.
They wouldn't just remain idle for a year and then hit you.
See, I still wouldn't do it though. Because I look at it this way: everybody's body is different,
Yeah.
right? So you could watch me and Justin take the vaccine, right? Like we're let's say we're same age, same height, same weight, all that shit, right? Like we're in the same category. Me and him take it, we survive. You take it, you die.
Damn.
But I'm just saying, like, because that we're all three like the same in everything, like our bodies are still different. Our brains still work.
I like how he is picking 3 people that are hypothetically the same height and weight and all that. But he included names and he decided to kill me first.
Yeah,
Not just
but you
3
die.
hypothetical people.
You
Right.
die.
Yeah. I thought we were killing
dead.
Justin, man.
You're dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
right.
dead.
Okay,
You're the one that
Justin's dead,
died.
and
Right.
Justin died.
Thank you. I just wanted to clear that up.
Right.
Continue.
But
Thanks.
that's just how I look at it because I think with the issues that Danielle's been going through
Yeah.
and seeing how like shit like that can just happen out of nowhere, like
Yeah.
it just lets me know how differently wired people are
Right. But did
and things can impact people differently.
her condition start because she took something or like
No.
a vaccine? It's just a random thing, right? Like a freak occurrence.
Yeah,
So how does having a vaccine affect freak occurrence?
because now you're adding the chemistry
Yeah.
connection or whatever I'm trying to go.
I mean,
with.
but these
I'm
are
not
these are the same people that made Advil and Tylenol and like everything else you can think of, NyQuil, like all the
But
kind
even
of stuff.
those can impact people differently.
Yeah, for sure, but it goes through testing and specifications and all that kind of stuff.
I still wouldn't do it.
I don't know. I would do it. I just don't know how quick.
Do you
I
get
would
a flu shot?
No, but it's because I'm lazy. It's not because I'm against it. I just don't.
I
Aren't they
love it.
free now
I
too?
love the honesty. Hell yeah, they are.
They're
I
like
think.
$10 or something
I'm
at
pretty sure
CVS.
they're free.
I'm like, nah, I don't think I got time for that.
Justin, do you get the flu shot?
No,
Is it because you can't or you just don't?
I don't.
Okay.
Purposely, you don't.
Correct.
You're not just lazy like Adam?
It's both.
Okay.
By the time I forget, it's like flu season's over.
Yeah.
Or by the time I remember.
By the time I
By
forget.
the time I forget. Yeah, see?
See, and like
Words are hard.
I want to find somebody that would
that's why we're on the mic.
I want to find somebody that would hesitate over the COVID vaccine, but instantly say, yeah, I would take a flu shot.
Well, there's probably a lot of people. Let us know if you're one of those people. But I would think there's probably a good amount of those people because the flu shot's been around for a while.
Yeah, but you have no idea what they're injecting.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
You don't because you're dumb. But Google it and you can find out.
No, it's different. It's different strands though, because they feel like the flu is going to be a different type of the flu each year. So it's not the same vaccine that you're getting.
Yeah, but
Google that shit.
Even if that's the case, these are scientists that are studying this stuff. And it's got to go through approval. Like I'm anti-government as much as anybody else.
Yeah,
but they're not just gonna fucking like shoot you up with something that's gonna kill you.
Yeah, but they could be. Look at a meteorologist, right?
I don't see one in here.
Well, I'm just saying, meteorologists, they get paid, right?
Probably.
To tell you the weather.
Sure.
They could say, hey, today's going to be 58 and sunny, and the shit snows.
Hey, but that's not life-threatening.
But I'm just saying.
And that snow is not going into your veins.
No, but that's saying, hey, these are the predicaments, and this is what's going to happen, and this is what we need to tell the world.
All right.
So what if a scientist did that?
So I'll go with you on that.
What if a scientist said,
okay,
you're going to go with me?
You got to Google some shit for me, okay?
Uh-oh.
Look up the average
AF podcast.
Hey!
Like, subscribe. That was good.
Cool. I like it. Good job.
Yeah.
Look up the average annual salary of a meteorologist.
Why are we getting into pay?
Let me tell you, because I'm guessing 75-ish, give or take.
But pay has nothing to do with it.
Pay has everything to do with it because you need the knowledge and the skills to get the higher
True,
pay.
but let's just say that, with meteorologists, they're getting this shit directly from, like, satellites and all of this stuff, like, reading.
Yeah, but they're dumbasses.
Yeah, between
I can't with
55 and 140,000, depending on experience and time.
Right.
Whoa.
Okay, so starting at 55, okay?
Yeah.
Now look up, how would you even phrase this? Look up viral scientists' average pay, right? Because that'd be a virus, right?
Viral almost seems like a famous, though.
Yeah, but
He's going to get famous scientists.
do
salaries.
something like that, or like vaccination scientists, something like that.
Vaccination creator.
Yeah, something like that. But they're getting way more, probably at least double.
But they're essentially doing the same thing. They're looking, okay, so like with
at a very much bigger scale.
About 115,000.
Okay, so yeah, you
Starting.
doubled it
Yeah.
to start.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah. Because the shit's not taken lightly, son.
True, but
You
I'm
about
just
to
saying,
murder people if you just put charcoal in it.
But it's always trial and error too with scientists.
Yeah, but they
especially-
start on rats.
But rats.
Rats' lives don't matter.
Oh my god,
I'm just kidding.
That was straight from the CDC.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. Cool.
that's insane.
But yeah, it's the reason I bring up pay is because a meteorologist doesn't fucking matter.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, but I'm just saying
A scientist that creates fucking vaccines, that job's kind of important.
But they're essentially
You
looking
gotta
at,
take shit
they're
seriously.
looking at previous data,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
And they're basing the shit off of that. Both of them, a scientist and a meteorologist.
Hey, let me stop you right there. Every company ever does that. They look at previous data and they try to improve. Every fucking company. Speedway does that. Burger King does that. Fucking Average AF Podcast does that. Everybody does that. That's not a good excuse.
Wait, hold on. What are you making me do?
I don't know. We all do that. Every company ever does that. And if they don't do that, they're probably not a company anymore.
I can't stand you.
I win.
You do win.
Yes.
This motherfucker.
Just talk so much that you just shut up.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's talk about this plant.
Smells like victory.
Definitely doesn't smell like team spirit in this bitch. Oh, man.
It's about to. I got to fart.
Wow. Oh, man. But no, that's first and foremost, I wouldn't want to be either one of those. Meteorologist or a scientist.
Yeah, me either. I think a scientist would be cool, but a meteorologist.
Hell no.
I mean, it'd be cool if you were smart enough to do it, which I clearly am.
I don't know.
Justin's.
I feel like my stress levels would be way too fucking high if I was like a scientist.
Probably.
Especially if it had to do something with vaccines and shit, like something that was given to people.
Right.
That could be like a life-changing.
Yeah, but if you're in that position, you have to have confidence in what you're doing, and you have to go through so much testing to where you're confident enough to release it. They're not like, hey, at the end of the month, whatever you got, we're giving to the public.
Yeah, but confidence, that's a shit ton.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is a weird episode. Let's end on a good note. Justin asked before we started recording, what did we used to want to do? Like, how did you phrase that? Like, for a living or what?
When you were growing up, like, not what did you used to do? Like, not a goal. Like, what did you do for fun?
Oh, what did we do for fun?
Yeah,
oh,
that you don't do now.
I showed you guys my karate moves.
No, yeah.
No, yeah, so for me, I mean, not really karate, but, like, I was big into, like, Jackie Chan and, like, Bruce Lee and stuff like that, but not necessarily for, like, the fighting of it, but more of, like, the parkour aspect.
Yeah.
Like, I loved jumping over shit and stuff like that.
Like being a boy.
Yeah. So, you know, Jerry is the only person that will attest to this because he's the only person that's been around this long, and Stevie, probably. You know when, like, Jackie Chan or Bruce Lee or whatever would get hit and they'd like fall on their back and then they do the little flip up thing to their feet. Yeah. I used to be able to do that.
All right.
And it was super cool.
Can you do it now?
No, I'm fat as fuck. So no, I can't do that now. But but yeah, when I was a kid, man, I loved doing that kind of stuff. I would try to do like in our front yard, like say this is the grass. I had a tiny little hill, like literally probably like this tall, like a foot maybe 2 foot. And I would literally stand on top of that and try to do front flips and like back flips to the bottom part.
All right.
To give myself some space. And that's what I would do. I would climb trees and do shit like that and like ride my dirt bike and hit jumps and like ride my BMX bike, and I skateboarded and snowboarded, and
yeah,
I was into all that kind of stuff.
Hell yeah.
And then I got older and fatter, and gravity started being meaner. So that's really what I was into. What about you?
I mean, the biggest things I was into was, well, I played soccer, and that was throughout like my whole entire childhood, soccer or school. But I loved BMXing. I was always BMXing.
I thought you were about to say I loved being Mexican.
I loved being Mexican, yes.
I did not know that about you, but congrats.
It was a great 3 years of my entire first of 3 years
Let me pause you right there real quick, because I would, be on the bike as well. And did you ever have those X Factor ramps?
Yes.
Yeah.
The black one, the black plastic ones? Yes.
Yeah. So I had the one where it curved up, but it had the tabletop.
Yes.
And then the flat down.
Yep.
And I loved that thing. And I would hit it, and I'd go as fast as I fucking could. And I'd hit it, and I'd bunny hop, and maybe do a little like shifty, like something like that.
Yep.
And land. And I'd be like, that was so dope. And I think I got like 10 foot high. And then I'd do it like 100 times. And then I'd be like, Mom, watch this. And I'm like fucking 8. And I remember, and I hit it so fast, and the bike just kept going. And I was like, oh, and just like fell on my fucking face.
It was Superman.
Yeah, and then she told me, because like that was a big thing for me, is like anytime I told my mom to watch, I would fuck up every time.
Oh, so much pressure's on you, though, man.
Yeah, because like
that's the number one fan watching.
Right. Basketball was a big thing for me, and I would just sink threes all the time. Mm-hmm. Just swish. And then I would turn around and see her watching, brick, every time. And she would even say that. She's like, when you don't know I'm watching, you make every shot. Or you hit the ramp perfectly. Or you do the trick perfectly. Mm-hmm. But right when I look, and I would look, and I'd be like, I'm cool. Like, don't freak out. Like, just keep doing what you're doing.
Everything's the same.
Yep, brick, every time. And just wreck all the time. But, yeah, that was me. Sorry I interrupted.
That's hilarious. No, that's fine, man. But, no, it was BMXing. I couldn't do like any big tricks or anything like that, dude, but I loved it. I loved hitting jumps. What we used to ride my bike from Mansfield to Lexington to go to my buddy's house.
Nope.
And he had a dirt track that he had made. So,
Okay.
like, dude, we used to go there and ride all the time.
Where was that in Lexington?
Off Steam Corners.
Yep.
It was back in the woods, like to the right off Steam Corners.
Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about.
So,
Because we drove by it all the time, and I was jealous, and I was like, whose fucking track is that?
now the nice thing is I did live in Lexington for a while, so I rode my bike in Lexington, which was nice. But then snowboarding was also a big thing, which is funny because now that I stopped snowboarding, I freaking hate snow.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yep.
Right?
Same here.
Dude, I used to love it. Love snowboarding. And snow trails was like always my go-to. We went to West Virginia one time to Snowshoe Mountain. Never ever rode on snow trails as half pipe again.
Yeah.
After
it was the worst half pipe
Yeah, but then I went
in
to
the country, probably.
I went to Snowshoe and they had like a professional one, like
That's
not
just
even just
scary.
like a real one, like it was like the pro shit.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I even tried to drop in. Hell no. I have no idea, and I give so much respect to anybody that drives or rides half pipe.
The walls are straight up and down.
Dude, it's so hard.
Oh, yeah. They're
It's
straight
so
up and
hard.
down for like 4 feet, and then it starts to like curve or whatever.
Like screw that.
Dude, same thing with skateboarding. Because I snowboarded too, but my main thing was skateboarding. And same thing with like dropping in on a half pipe. Because like on a mini ramp, you can drop in and it's relatively easy and stuff. On a quarter pipe, you can drop in and stuff. But when it comes to a half pipe, like an actual full-size half pipe, they had one in Shelby. And it was, I think it was aluminum, wasn't it? It was like steel or something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it didn't fucking feel good when you dropped in and you weren't fucking balanced.
Oh,
So
I bet.
I only tried that like twice. And I was like, I'm not doing vert. I just did like street
Right.
skating.
Which, by the way, if you can snowboard, you can't skateboard.
Right. But if you can skateboard, you can kind of snowboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned that shit.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing. I hung out with like, it was me and 3 other buddies, and we all started skateboarding. And two of the buddies were good at skating, like better at skating, and me and one other dude was better at snowboarding. So it'd be like, whose season is it to be good out of the group?
Yeah.
You know, so it was kind of interesting. Like, I loved skating. I never got very good at it. Like, you know, I could do a couple things, but nothing like crazy. But when it came to snowboarding, I was pretty good at snowboarding.
Snowboarding was my shit, man.
Yeah, I loved it.
So many injuries.
It was so interesting because I skated regular footed, but when I snowboarded, I went down the hill goofy, but when I hit jumps, I hit them regular.
Yeah, that's really weird.
I was more comfortable going faster goofy footed.
Okay.
Yeah, it was strange.
Yeah, I was always.
But it
like
wasn't
the
like
first.
that on a skateboard.
Yeah, I was always normal.
Yeah.
Which is
Interesting.
funny. It's like normal and goofy.
Right.
Like,
What-
oh, I'm always normal. You're not.
What else were you into? You said soccer. Any other sports?
No, I tried them. So, like, dude, I swam for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I tried basketball one time, baseball.
I tried basketball one time.
Yeah, but it was like, so basketball, it was hard for me to like do the plays and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But then like swimming and baseball, there was competition, but it wasn't like a physical
Right.
competition. And soccer, man, it was everything.
Right.
So like it was the competition, it was the competitiveness, it was the like especially the physical aspect of it, I think, is what got it.
Now in soccer, because I've never really asked, and I watched like World Cup soccer, but that's about it. But like, so in basketball, you have plays, right? Every time down the court, your coach is saying 50-50 or whatever the play is. In soccer, are there also those same plays?
I mean, you can essentially have plays, but they're more gonna be like for your corner kicks,
Right.
for your free kicks, things of that nature. So yeah, you can definitely have like play calling,
Right.
but it's not like football or basketball
Right.
where it's damn near every single drive.
It's more like free flowing, and you just got to know your teammates and know
Yeah.
where they're gonna be and all that kind of stuff.
It's the biggest thing with soccer is all about like spacing and communication.
Right.
and just the spacing,
angles and stuff.
Yep, and you've got to constantly like keep your. It's like keeping your head on a pivot pole or whatever.
Swivel. Yeah.
Swivel. Thanks. But you've got to make sure you know what's going on, and almost like chess, like you want to play like a few moves ahead.
Interesting.
But yeah, that's what I loved. I loved playing soccer too, and it was nonstop, and I was good at it.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Well, this episode's been weird.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a good conversation. We went into the episode not knowing anything that we were going to talk about. So normally we have like we don't.
We usually
really
got some bullet points.
Yeah, we're just like, hey, I want to talk about
Today
this
was
and this.
Freestyle Sunday.
Yeah. So hopefully you enjoyed it. This is just basically a 100% pure, authentic conversation that we would have had without the mics even. So
Word.
let us know what you think
About the episode and the plant.
Yeah. We need to name the plant. Can you guys help us name the plant? One rule: it can't be Penelope, and I can't tell you why, but it can't be Penelope. So even though that's a very weird name and nobody would have ever picked it, throwing that out there. Don't.
That's awesome.
But yeah, thank you guys for checking out episode 71. Keep in mind, we got beanies available still. There's only 15 left. That link's right below. And we will ship them to you wherever you're at in the United States, preferably. I might do international, but I might have to charge you a little more. I don't know.
All right.
But yeah, thank you guys for checking out episode 71. Hit up our Patreon, patreon.com/averageafpodcast. Like and subscribe, all that fun stuff.
Get
Rate and review, all that other stuff that we repeat every fucking episode.
Because you need to do it.
Yeah. If you haven't done it yet, the fuck are you doing? We're only like 5 or 6 away from 200.
Do it.
We're only like 5 or 6 away from 50.
Do it.
Just do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Tag some friends.
Do it.
Yeah.
Comment on there.
Yeah. Let us know.
Share it.
Let us know what you're thinking.
Do it.
Do it.
Until next week.
Peace.